A southern night Matthew Arnold. The sands he spits, the shore-locked lakes, melt into open, moonlit sea. The soft Mediterranean breaks at my feet, free. Dotting the fields of corn and vine like ghosts, the huge, gnarled olives stand behind that lovely mountain line. While by the strand set, with its glistening houses white, curves with the curving beach away to where the lighthouse beacons bright far in the bay. Ah, such a night, so soft, so lone, so moonlit, saw me once of yore wander unquiet, and my own vexed heart deplore. But now that trouble is forgot, thy memory, thy pain, tonight, my brother, and thine early lot, possess me quite. The murmur of this midland deep is heard tonight around thy grave, there where Gibraltar's cannon steep o'erfrowns the wave. For there, with bodily anguish keen, with Indian heats at last for Donny, with public toil and privateering, thou sank street, alone. Slow to a stop, at morning grey, I see the smoke-crowned vessel come. Slow round her pedals dies away the seething foam. A boat is lowered from her side. Ah, gently place him on the bench. That spirit, if all have not yet died, a breath might quench. Is this the eye, the footstep fast, the mien of youth we used to see, poor, gallant boy? For such thou wast, still art, to me. The limbs their wonted tasks refuse, the eyes are glazed, thou canst not speak, and whiter than thy white burnous that wasted cheek. Enough. The boat, with quiet shock, unto its haven coming nigh, touches, and on Gibraltar's rock lands thee, to die. All me. Gibraltar's strand is far, but farther yet across the brine thy dear wife's ashes buried are, remote from thine. For there where morning's sacred fount its golden rain on earth confers, the snowy Himalayan mount o'ershadows hers. Strange irony of fate, alas, which for two jaded English saves, when from their dusty life they pass, such peaceful graves. In cities should we English lie, where cries are rising ever new, and many's incessant stream goes by. We who pursue our business with unslackening stride, traverse and troops, with care-filled breast, the soft Mediterranean side, the Nile, the East, and see all sights from pole to pole, and glance, and nod, and bustle by, and never once possess our soul before we die. Not by those hoary Indian hills, not by this gracious midland sea whose floor tonight sweet moonshine fills, should our graves be. Some sage, to whom the world was dead, and men were specks, and life a play, who made the roots of trees his bed, and once a day with staff and gourd his way did bend to villages and homes of man, for food to keep him till he end his mortal span, and the pure goal of being reach. Gray-headed, wrinkled, clad in white, without companion, without speech, by day and night pondering God's mysteries untold, and tranquil as the glacier snows he by those Indian mountains old might well repose. Some great crusading knight austere who bore St. Louis company and came home hurt to death and here landed to die. Some youthful troubadour whose tongue filled Europe once with his love pain, who here outwearied sunk, and sung his dying strain. Some girl who here from castle bower, with furtive step and cheek of flame, twixt myrtle hedges all in flower by moonlight came to meet her pirate lover's ship, and from the wave-kissed marble stair beckoned him on, with quivering lip and unbound hair, and lived some moons in happy trance, then learnt his death, and pinned away such by these waters of romance 'twas meet to lay. But you, a grave for knight or sage, romantic, solitary, still, O spent once of a workday age, befits you ill. So sang I. But the midnight breeze down to the brimmed moon-charmed main comes softly through the olive trees, and checks my strain. I think of her, whose gentle tongue all plain in her own cause controlled. Of thee I think, my brother, young in heart, high-souled. That comely face, that clustered brow, that cordial hand, that bearing free, I see them still, I see them now, shall always see. And what but gentleness untired, and what but noble feeling warm, wherever shown, howe'er attired, is grace, is charm? What else is all these waters are, what else is deep in lucid sheen, what else is bright, what else is fair, what else serene? Mild o'er her grave, ye mountains, shine. Gently by his, ye waters, glide. To that in you which is divine they were allied.